Oh, bottom lane, Sam H doesn't have mana for repel, actually. Overstayed is welcome. This could be first blood, and it is.
Finally pays off, catching the Omni on his own. Just that they can. TP straight out mid lane. Jabs going deep with the dive. It's almost certainly going to pay off. One more touch. No, the fairy fire keeps Cuckoo alive. Jabs up to the high ground, desperately searching. Does have the illusion as well from XY, giving him the vision. Nice play from XY, making sure that the illusion remains. Searching for OD, giving Medusa wrap around. In fact, it's going to be coming from TNC. Jabs has to be careful. Has yet to put a point in that stone gaze. A good amount of mana shield, but 4 heroes will be coming in on the mid lane. Purification on Cuckoo along with the repel keeps him strong. They'll look towards Jabs. The Photic Shield comes out in time. Isn't going to be enough to save the juice. TNC take down Jabs, and they'll look towards XY as well. And of course, nowhere near the level 6 as of yet. 8 minutes in, Abaddon will also fall. TNC.
It's pretty slow. Slug is a fast hero with a free early game, but if he doesn't have it, he's very slow. Top lane, ice.
No way he gets down. But no, absolutely. It's until a certain point isn't really going to have a huge amount of damage. It's a lot slower pace than what TNC can play.
Not bad.
Oh,
maybe not.
Yeah, Jabs with a pretty little clutch ultimate play. Will it be enough time? No. Oh. Cuckoo gets in just a millisecond before the TP is successful with the short top lane Tims. He will TP out. But yeah, good attempt from it's still a slippery catch. Towards the mid, Cuckoo spotting out ice. Rotating T with a Vendetta, but the sentry was still down for TNC. And they bring down Black. Well, they look for the easier kill first. They get their hands onto Nuts on the side of it all. And will be chased down by Sam H. Swap back onto Black. Is the chain stun going to be there? It isn't quite. Very hard still to lock down this Slark.
Pretty slow. Ice knows that the Venge sees him now.
Ooh, Rio maybe looking to set up. He's going to be the one gone on. Good stun from Ice. The heal and the repel comes through just in time for Sam H, and along with the GA, Rio is out of there. Black will try and chase with the Shadow Dance, turns towards the Omni. Sam H out of mana. Will pop the Swan charges. He's nearly got enough for another purification, but the stun, swap from Ryo. Trying to go for some fancy little plays to save Sam H, but with 5 heroes closing in on him, the Omni will go down.
Both heroes can win a fist fight against each other.
Can Faceless punish this? It's going to be quite a quick Roshan with the Troll. They are in the neighborhood. Ice finds Cuckoo outside of the pit. Freezing field thrown straight down. They'll eliminate the OD. And that's enough to spook TNC. Great pick for Faceless to find. Roshan down to just above half health. TNC not wanting to stick around for it with one of their men off the map. Faceless.
The heroes who need to bring Faceless back into this game are the Slark and the Nyx, but it's just difficult for them to find fights that they will be even slightly favored in.
TNC sneak their way back into the pit. XY will head over to have a look here, but Roshan's already down. And yeah, XY. They'll put the borrowed time immediately. Jabs is going to move forward. Does have a stone gaze if he wants to use it to try and save XY. XY will have a sanity to clip drop straight down onto his head. He falls. Cuckoo now in trouble though. Will get stone gazed up. Black with a rotation. Pops the Aegis immediately. Brings down OD once. GA comes out but not quick enough to save Ryo. Ryo's out and down. Can they kill the OD a second time? Black still trying to work his way into him. Will be held back by an Astral, but the Crystal Nova slows there. Cuckoo being slowed down. Trying to get his way out. Jump forward from Black as he passes out of the pit. The Dark Pact just in range. Great play from Black to close the gap, will secure the kill, and Slark turning up just when he needed to. We talked about Black needing to have a high impact.
If Slark gets big in this game, I feel like the TNC team do have options to kill him off in fights. They have all this damage that over the extended fights probably will be good enough for them. The BKB is popped. He's going to go for Ice here. The Troll with Bash.
Jabs get in position for the Stone Gaze to proc, not in time before the kill comes through.
This could be a problem for Jabs as well.
Yeah, with the Blink chase down, Raven's ready to look for more. No BKB. XY trying to come on across to help, but a brilliant swap from Ryo, bringing Jabs away from any sort of possible help that Faceless could offer him.
Huge for TNC. Should be a mid tower. They will lose their top tower to Black. He's doing the best he can at this moment in time. Getting that right there. OD is showing up. Black's like, see you later. Shadow Dance TP out.
As you suggested, you know, the more common, he's going for the Scotty.
Oh.
Playing Cuckoo, getting caught out. Black's to be there with a lead in. Immediate repel will protect the OD from the pound through. Black trying to stay on his target, but the GA's there, and OD forces out. Stone Gaze as well for Jazz to make sure the TNC can't reinitiate. Ice connects with the stun onto the Omni Knight. Good Astral from OD. Buy some time for Sam H. It's going to be enough. Still has the purification. The swap as well from Ryo. Some very tight play for TNC, keeping everyone alive and getting them safely back to the base. I say that though, Tim still not been caught out. He's out of mana. Well, it looks like they tried to reinitiate after Faces came out, and that will cost Ryo's life.
This Medusa is a really big problem. It's the reason TNC can't fight. It's countering the trolls very, very hard. He wants to go in, just gets stone gazed and forced away. They can't really go on any targets. TNC, great defensive place to stay alive. And one thing they need to be wary of on Faceless is that Cuckoo is starting to get a lot of intelligence right now. So far, stolen 24.
Will connect the stun. Black seeing if he finds an opportunity to jump in. Immediate fire blast from Tims. Just a 2x multicast. TNC looking at their best to hold. Cuckoo with the Hurricane Pike. More and more in going his way as he grabs it from jabs.
36. Of course, you can make a case against it because of stone gaze, but eventually I feel like he will need to get it at some point.
Oh, Tims may have got a bit greedy here. Was looking for a bit of harassment down onto Black, but Ice goes there with the punish. At the same time, though, Cuckoo will blow him nuts, but he did drop the Sanity's Eclipse for that one, Sin. So that's now gone for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you're happy with that if you're Faceless, this trade-off. 1-for-1 on supports. Ogre is down. I think right now he's more important in the game than the Crystal Maiden is. No Bloodlust on TNC. No Sanity's Eclipse on TNC. They do lose the Aegis, but I still think Faceless can think about this at least, going for this high ground tower.
Yeah, no Sanities just seems like a huge deal. They need everything that they get. It's going to have the damage. Jabs will be swapped in, but immediately the Stone Gaze in reaction. Raven pops the BKB, has to retreat. Sam H as well. There's no shrine in this area to heal by the Purifier. Raven turns back around, gets the slow off. Faceless focusing the tier 3. Fortification will come out. Cuckoo jumps forward, manages to get the Astral onto one. Raven jumps forward looking for XY, but they have the ultimate still available. Black pops the Shadow Dance to BKB as well, focusing towards Sam H. She's starting to build up these Essence stacks on the slug. Jazz forced back up the high ground. Raven continues to try and chase. Magic Missile connects with the Solar Crest from XY. Laid down onto Jabs, keeping them alive for the time being. It's not enough. TNC have the damage to fight through the evasion. The Rod onto the Nyx Assassin. They picked up a third. Triple kill for Cuckoo. They're not quite done. They're looking for Black. Oh, he's stuck with a clip, but nuts with a freezing field. It doesn't matter. The CM is ripped to pieces in a couple of hits. They don't have vision on the high ground though. Black will be safe for now.
Oh, he needs to be so careful with jumping down. Did they see that? No, they didn't.
He got away with it. But still, nonetheless, TNC, they may not have killed the...
Force Staff is the next item for Ice. I personally think you should have got it before the Yules in this particular game. Okay. Very nice item.
Cuckoo just finished off his Hex. That's going to be pretty huge.
We've got Hex, massive item. Black gets swapped.
There we have the Hex, but in fact, he got the double up. Oh! Sanity's Eclipse from Cuckoo just destroys Black. He's down for 80 seconds. XY taken out as well. There'll be a buyback from the slug. But that Sanity's, if he has it, it just wipes Slug to the floor. Starting to head over. Can they get there in time? Faceless looking for the opening. Duel. Ice with a good stun onto two on the sidelines. Jump onto Tims, but Tims just goes with the TP out. Roshan falls. Aegis picked up by Cuckoo. Cuckoo repelled up, turns towards Jabs, forces his way out of the pit. Raven, he can't get himself out of there though. The BKB and the J protect him. Ryo comes in with a save, jumps in with the swap, brings Raven out of there. The Hex forcing one of the members of Faces to back up. Ryo will finally be taken down. Raven now jumps back into the pit, gets bashed up though by Black. Black starting to build up the stacks. Cuckoo will buy some time for Raven here with the defensive Astral. It's not enough though. Raven and Cuckoo to fall. Cuckoo is going to be back for a second round with that Aegis, but he's surrounded by Faceless. Cuckoo almost only going to fall as well. Will Astral himself. The Faces still with a 5-man alive. Stick around, bring him down again. And another situation where a team able to get Roshan and the Aegis, but just the brutality of the follow-up, the slaughter from Faceless as they move on for another. Black ending the fight with 54 Essence Shift stacks. That is going to destroy the structures of TNC if they can't keep him off it. This Slug is going to do so much damage on this push.
They have to buy back both carries. Yep, there we go.
They've got to get this Slug off.
He might go back now. Play it safe here.
Oh, Cuckoo. Yeah, he's looking to fight. He's going to Hex him straight away, but Black just turns. You can't do that against a Slug that's building up more and more stacks. Ryo with the swap out will save Cuckoo for the time being, but Ryo's down. You just cannot go anywhere near this Slug. Black, he's moving on for more. The bash is connected to Raven. Raven BKB is trying to run with the pounds forward after Magic Ministry wears off. Black 83 4. This is the highest amount of SSU stacks I've ever seen. 84 stacks. How does that even happen? Black just going absolutely ham. The tier 3's down in the mid lane. He turns towards the mid set of Rags. This Slark is off the charts. Level 25.
Whoa.
Black, look, he's vibrating with power. The camera can't contain it. He's reached his final form. And they've taken a second set.
Oh, they caught OD in the mid as well.
Oh, look at the legs go. Oh, but Black, he's got to keep his cool. Will be jumped on. The BKB comes out. He backs away.
Big
Can they punish
win.
this TNC? They'll get one. Looking to move on for a second. Black and Jab's already on the retreat. Raven trying to get the catch. Can he find anyone? Black still with about 50 stacks to play with, but the player's safe, backs away. TNC, they only lose the CM on the way out of that. Starting to rack up the intel on Cuckoo.
That's 16 at the current point in time.
Managed to do already a fair bit of damage to the melee racks. And already the creeps are pouring in on the other lanes. The tier 4s are going to start getting pressured by the creep push. Cuckoo again. Trying to get what he can, but as you mentioned, this evasion really stinting how much intel he can build up from Jab's Medusa at the moment because of that solo presence.
Good stun.
The stunning will get the Hex off in return in time. Force back from TNC. There's the Hurricane Pike onto Black. A little bit more stolen. Now Cuckoo jumps forward with a Battle Charge. Jab's quick with the Stone Gaze. They're taking down the melee racks. Black jumps forward onto the Ogre. Looks for the easy kill now. Turns towards Cuckoo, who does end up getting procced by the Stone Gaze. It's a lot of damage being racked up by Black once again. They'll turn towards their next target. Ryo falling down quick and fast. That's the Venge down and down. There'll be a bite back from Ogre. Black now moves forward, gets the pounce onto Cuckoo. There'll be a defensive Astral, but Tim's forced back to the base. Samage, one more purification onto himself. It's not enough to save his teammates. Odie's down for 110 seconds. He does have buyback available. He's not utilizing it quite yet. What can Raven do with this MKB? He'll jump forward. Has the backup of Samage, but all the loads to solve again, making sure the Yoga ends up stunning himself. Black, absolutely loving it. GG is called. Black and the boys have done it. Faceless take the series 2-1, and they'll be moving forward. Some excellent performances from the team. Black having 2 fantastic games on the Slark. And at the end of the day, TNC just couldn't pull through with what they were able to do in game 2.